Let's check out the illustration number 8. Okay, I hope you remember that I have already told you there are two kinds of preparation of capital account, right? One is fixed, another is fluctuating. Even I told you the breakups. That means in fixed how many accounts will be prepared, and in case of fluctuating how many accounts to be prepared. So in this sum we will see the system of journal entries and the accounts. Fine. So what is the problem? Let's read out the problem. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1 with a capital of rupees 10 lakh and 5 lakh respectively on 1st April 2016. So opening capital is given, right? Each partner is entitled to 8% per annum interest on his capital. So you have to calculate interest on the capital. B is entitled to a salary of 3,500 per month. Now B is entitled to a salary now, but this amount is for per month, so we have to convert it into year, that is 12 months. Fine. So whenever we will make entry, we always make entry on yearly grounds, together with a commission of 10% of net profit remaining after deducting interest on capital and salary after charging his commission. Okay, so we have to give commission also. The profits for the year ended 31st March 2017 prior to calculation of interest on capital, but after charging salary of B amounted to rupees 4,50,000. Now this is a controversial point. That means salary is already reduced. B's salary is reduced. Now B's salary is a part of P&L appropriation account, not a part of P&L account. Fine. So if the salary is reduced, what we will do? First we will add it in the net profit. Okay. Later on again in P&L appropriation we will charge that. That means we will give the salary. But right now at the time of making entry, what we will do? We will add this salary to P&L amount. Okay, P&L amount, that is net profit which has been given. Fine. Now show the division of profit, pass journal entries and prepare partners capital account. Now two types you have to prepare: when capital are fixed, when capitals are fluctuating. Fine. Now let's start the solution. First let's check out the P&L appropriation account. Fine. So what I said, first and foremost we will convert the monthly salary of B to yearly. Okay, so 3,500, if we will multiply with 12, it will give us 42,000. This was the first point which I told you. Second point what I told you, B's salary is a part of P&L appropriation and not a part of P&L account. Fine. Now when I say not a part of P&L account, that means this amount should be included in net profit, whereas it was reduced. That means salary was already charged. Fine. When they say salary was already charged, that means it is reduced from the net profit. So what I have told you, what we have to do, we have to add it. Okay, so what we will do, we will add this 42,000 into the net profit. What is the net profit? 4,50,000. We added the amount and ultimately wrote the balance. Now here in P&L appropriation account, again we will give to B's salary. Why? Because this is a part of P&L appropriation. Fine. Then we will give interest. It was been mentioned that interest is been given. Fine. Then we will give commission to B. So that is what, see above when we saw the problem, it was clearly mentioned that this salary was being given to B and equally he was being given commission. That means commission is only for which partner? Only one partner, B. Okay, so I will show you the calculation of commission, because down we have to prepare working note for this. Now here right now we will mention to commission to B and we will mention working note. Okay, whichever working note, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Okay, number you will mention. Now all the entries are done. Fine. So what we will do, we will balance the account and we will share it. Fine. Now we will share it. That means we will share the profit. Now here see, if you will see, they have mentioned by B's capital current account, by A's capital current account, There is a reason. Why? Because above they say that you have to show the entries in two systems. One is fixed, one is fluctuating. Now if it is a case of fixed, then you will prepare fixed capital account and current account. Fine. So in current account, this amount will be transferred. We will not use capital account unless and until any changes is been done in the capital, right? That is what I have explained you. So what we will do, we will transfer this amount, that means the amount balance of profit and loss appropriation, to current account in case of fixed capital. Okay, now in case of fluctuating capital, what we will do, we will transfer this amount to capital account. Why? Because there only one account is prepared, that is capital account. Fine. I hope I am clear. So this is what they have mentioned. Current account will be written in case of fixed capital. Fine. So they have clearly mentioned that you will mention current account. Now here they have mentioned both, but when you will get the real problem, you will get any one out of it. That means either fixed or fluctuating. Now if it is fixed, then you will only mention current account. A is current account, B is current account. We don't mention capital account. And if it is given fluctuating, then you will mention A is capital account, B is capital account. Am I clear? So be very clear with this part. Now how you will give commission to B? First and foremost, what you will do, you will check out the profit roughly. Fine, that is what I have told you. Now to check out the profit roughly, what you will take the total balance and reduce whatever entries so far is been passed. So how many entries you have passed? You have passed the entry of salary and interest on capital, right? So what you will do, you will reduce the salary and interest on capital. Now what was the next point which was being mentioned? It was mentioned after charging the commission. Fine, I hope you remember. And after charging the commission, it was clearly mentioned. So if it is mentioned after charging the commission, I told you how you will calculate. That means whatever amount of rough profit you are getting into the percentage upon 100 plus percentage. So what is the percentage of commission? 10%. So how you will calculate? You will calculate the P&L appropriation ka net profit, which is to be transferred, roughly calculated into 10 upon 110. Okay, so that you can get the commission to partner B. Am I clear? Now let's check out the journal entry and the account in case when capitals are fixed. Fine. So first and foremost, what was the entry? First entry, you have transferred net profit to P&L appropriation, right? So profit and loss account to P&L appropriation account. Fine. Now you will mention the amount. Next, what you have done, you have given salary to B. Now here what is the system? Capital is fixed. So you will transfer the amount to current account. Okay, not capital account. So what you will do, you will write B's salary account to B's current account. Fine. Now B's salary credited to his current account. So whatever salary you have given, you will credit it to his account. Fine. Then P&L appropriation to B's salary. See, first entry is for raising, second entry is for transfer, right? So what was the first entry? B's salary account to B's current account. That means you have raised the salary, you have given the salary to a particular person. Now after that you will transfer it to P&L appropriation account. Okay, fine. Next is what you have done, you have given interest to partners. Now that is interest on capital account to, again you will transfer the amount to current account. First you will transfer the amount to current account, then you will transfer it to, it is not transfer. First you will give the interest to partners. When you give interest, you will transfer it to current account. Now when you will transfer it to the firm's account, then you will transfer it in P&L appropriation account. Okay, so first and foremost, raising का entry, that is interest on capital, to A's current account, to B's current account. Why? Because capital interest has been allowed on partner's capital. Okay, so then what you will do, next entry, transfer entry, it will be transferred to profit and loss appropriation account to interest on capital account. Fine. Then next you have given what? You have given commission. Now if you give commission to B, so first again raising entry, as the system is fixed capital, we will transfer it first to current account. That means we will give it to the partner through his current account. So commission to B, commission to B to B's current account. Okay, so B's commission credited to his current account. Fine. Then P&L appropriation to commission to B. This is the transfer entry. We have transferred the amount to P&L appropriation account. Now why we transfer the amount to P&L appropriation? Because these are the expenses of the firm. So when we transfer it to P&L appropriation, it will reduce the net profit. Okay, it will reduce the ultimate profit. Fine. So that is what we want to show, what is the actual expenses which has been done in the firm. Fine. Now you remember very well, last entry is the transfer entry of P&L appropriation account ka balance. For this, whenever you are doing journal entry, remember P&L appropriation account has to be prepared so that you can complete the entry. This is the closing entry, journal entry, which is necessary. So it is P&L appropriation account to A's current account to B's current account. Fine. So you will share the balance in 2:1. Okay. Then we will see the capital account. Fine. So what is the capital account? We will just have opening balance. That means by balance brought down, whatever is there above mentioned, 10 lakh and 5 lakh, as the capital is fixed and we have checked out all the entries. Interest was being given on capital, but interest on capital is not a part of, that means when we transfer, it is not a part of fixed. It should be somewhere change in the capital, then only we will make the entry. So there is no such entry which makes the changes in your capital. Okay, so what we will do, we will just balance it as it is. Fine. What we will do, we will take it to balance carried down and we will balance it. Okay. Now last we saw was partners capital account in case when we are making fixed capital system. Fine. So capital account we already prepared, we just pass the capital amount and we balance the account. Right. Now next we will prepare current account. This is partners current account. Fine. Now when we will prepare partners current account, what we will do? Here do we have any balance? No. Why? The capital has already been transferred to fixed. Okay. So there is no entry for opening balance. So what you have salary which has been given to B. Fine. Then interest on capital which has been given to both the partners. Then you have commission which has been given to B, and ultimately you have the amount which has been transferred from profit and loss appropriation account. Okay, so you have that amount which we share it between the partners. Fine. So that also will come in partners current account. Fine. Ultimately you will balance the account, that means you will add it and you will balance. Now this is the balance of your current account. Okay. Then next we have the system is when capitals are fluctuating. Okay. Now what will be the entry? Now here profit and loss account to profit and loss appropriation account. Again whatever the net profit we have transferred. Fine. We will give salary to B salary account. But do remember, in last journal entry what we have done? We have first credited it to current account. Right. Now this is which system? Fluctuating system. So what we will do? We will transfer the amount to B's capital account. Am I clear? Why? Because only capital account will be prepared in this, nothing else. Fine. Then P&L appropriation to B salary account. This is transfer entry, which you know very well. Fine. Then next is interest on capital. So when you say interest on capital, again you will transfer it to both the capital account, that is to A's capital account to B's capital account. Okay. Then again the transfer entry, that means P&L appropriation to interest on capital. Okay. Then you will give commission to B. Fine. Now to B's capital account, as it is a raising entry. Fine. Instead of current account, what you will write over here? Capital account. Okay. Now P&L appropriation account to commission to B. Okay. So that is 30,000, the commission which you have already calculated. Then you will transfer the P&L appropriation account ka balance to both the capital account. As this is which system? This is fluctuating system, right? So we will again and again, I keep on telling, we will prepare only one account, that is partners capital account. Okay. So when we are preparing partners capital account, what we will have? First and foremost, we will have balance. Do remember, in current account we don't have the balance to brought down. Why? Because we have already prepared fixed capital account. When we prepare fixed capital account, what is the case? We have already transferred the amount to the capital account, right? So we don't have any balance for current account. Why? There was only balance for capital account. Now what here we are doing? We are preparing only one account. So first and foremost, what we have? We have balance of 10 lakh and 5 lakh as a brought down balance. Fine. Then what we have given? We have given salary to B. This will be transferred by interest on capital to both the partners as usual. Then by commission only to B. And last but not the least, P&L appropriation account ka balance, right? So only one account is prepared, so we will transfer it. So ultimately we balance it. Fine. So whatever is the amount which you have received, this is new capital, okay, of the partners. Fine. So I hope I am clear with this two system. Now we'll understand the topic interest on partners loan to the firm. See, be very clear, there are two types of loan. It's not a type, rather you can say in case of partner there are to and fro. That means partner can give loan to firm and partner can take loan from firm, right? So right now what we are doing? Right now we are doing interest on partners loan to the firm. That means here partner has given loan to the firm. So first and foremost, what rate of interest will be allowed? Now if a partner has given loan to the firm, he is entitled to receive interest on such loan at an agreed rate of interest. What do you mean by agreed rate of interest? That means the amount percentage which is mentioned in the partnership deed. Okay. However, if there is no agreement, then what will be the rate of interest? He is entitled to receive interest on loan at the rate of 6% per annum. I hope you remember I explained this in the very first video, that in case if deed is silent, okay, so what will be the rate of interest of loan from partner? It will be 6% per annum, okay, as per law. Now nature of interest. Interest on partner's loan is a charge against the profit, okay. Hence such interest is allowed whether there are profits or not. Now this means they are entitled to get interest at any cost, whether there is a profit in the firm or loss in the firm. Okay. Now what will be the accounting entry? First will be the raising entry. Okay. Now raising entry, that means we will give to the partner. But then this is not a part of partner's capital account. Do remember, this is loan. Fine. So what will be the entry? Entry will be interest on partner's loan to partner's loan account. Okay, we will prepare a separate partner's loan account for this. Fine. So first entry for providing interest on partner's loan, it will be interest on partner's loan account to partner's loan account. Okay. Now second entry, that is transfer entry. Now do remember, this is though belongs to a partner but not a part of P&L appropriation account. Why? Because this is the nominal expenses of common type. So do remember, if it is a loan from anyone, though the person is a partner, but expenses is of common type. Fine. So it will go in which account? P&L account, not P&L appropriation. So what will be the transfer entry? Profit and loss account, debit to interest on partner's loan account. Am I clear? Now next adjustment is interest on loan taken by a partner from the firm. Now what we did last one, it was interest on loan given by a partner to firm, right? Now this is taken by a partner from the firm. Now what Indian Partnership Act 1932 says? Okay, does Indian Partnership Act 1932 does not provide the charging interest on loan taken by a partner. That means there is no such statement which is mentioned in the act that what interest should be on the loan which is being taken by the partner. Hence interest is charged on loan to the partner if the partnership deed has a clause in this respect, or when the partners have agreed to the rate of interest to be charged on such loan. Suppose it is mentioned in your partnership deed, that is in agreement that 10% interest on such kind of loan should be there, then interest will be charged. Or when the decision is taken, all the partners simultaneously agree, okay, then interest will be charged. Okay, any situation. But in case if the deed is silent, okay, what I said, in case if the deed is silent, then no interest will be given by the partner to the firm. Am I clear? Now accounting nature of interest. Okay, nature of interest on loan taken by a partner is a gain for the firm and is recorded on the credit side of profit and loss account. Again, we will not record this entry in profit and loss appropriation account. Where we will record this? We will record this in profit and loss account. Okay, but then this is the gain. This is a nominal gain of the firm. So where we will record? Credit side. Okay, then what will be the accounting treatment? Now when we will go for the accounting treatment, interest on loan taken by a partner from the firm is credited to profit and loss account, okay, and debited to which account? Capital or current account of the partner. Okay, now let's check out the entry for charging interest on loan to a partner. Now right now you are raising the loan, that is you are charging the loan. So what will be your entry? Partner's capital or current account. Okay, because this entry will either go in capital account or go in current account. That depends on the instruction given what kind of account you have to prepare, right? Then for closing entry, now what will be the closing interest ka entry? Entry is interest on partner's loan account to profit and loss account. We will transfer this to which account? Profit and loss account. Okay, this will go on the credit side of profit and loss account because this is gain of the firm. Okay, but common gain. It is not related to partners particularly. Okay, so that is why we are not transferring it to profit and loss appropriation account. Yes, it will be raised through partners capital account. Why? Because here who is paying interest? Partner is paying interest. So no doubt their account will be taken into consideration. Okay. Now next is rent paid to a partner. Now when rent is paid to a partner, what is the situation? That we will think of, right? Why? Because this is also an amount which is being paid by the partner. So what we will do in this case, like interest on partner's loan, rent paid to a partner is also treated as a charge against profit and not in appropriation. So where it will go? It will go in profit and loss account. It will not go in profit and loss appropriation. Why? Because again this is a common type of charge which a firm has to pay. Okay. So not of profit, and hence it should be debited to profit and loss account and not to profit and loss appropriation account. That is what I explained you right now. Okay. And credited to partners current account in case of fixed capital system, or in partners capital account when it is fluctuating system. Okay. So the entry will be likewise. That means it will go to the respective partners current account or capital account